Welcome to episode 10 of our podcast. Today we're diving into a deeply personal and transformative topic, giving yourself permission to change.
That's right. Change can often feel like betrayal, especially when it challenges who we used to be. It's not uncommon to feel guilt when our needs, priorities, and even our identities start to shift.
Absolutely. And today, we're here to explore why it's okay to embrace that evolution. So let's start with the question, why do we feel guilty for changing?
Great question. Many of us have been rewarded for consistency and predictability throughout our lives. So, when we begin to change, it can feel like we're stepping out of line.
Exactly. It's that fear of losing familiarity that makes change feel daunting. We might think, what if they don't recognize me anymore? But here's the thing. Outgrowing something doesn't mean it was a mistake.
Right. It simply means that what once served us no longer does. And that's where the beauty of change lies. We're not obligated to stay the same.
Yes, you are allowed to change your mind, to want different things, and to evolve beyond old versions of yourself. It's all part of personal growth.
And remember, growth doesn't erase who you were. It builds upon it. You're not being inconsistent. You're being responsive. That's wisdom in action.
Speaking of change, let's talk about how others might react to it. Not everyone will celebrate your growth, will they?
Unfortunately, no. Some people prefer the version of you that was easier to access or predict. When you change, they might say things like, "You've changed," or "You're not like before."
And that can feel really challenging. But we have to remember, being different doesn't mean being wrong. Their discomfort is not our responsibility.
Exactly. And as we let go of old roles, like being the fixer or the peacemaker, we open ourselves up to new possibilities.
Yes, those roles might have kept us safe at one point, but they can also hold us back. It's okay to quietly step away from those performances.
And remember, evolution doesn't require permission. You don't need a reason to grow or to justify your change.
That's so important. Sometimes we change simply because we've learned, softened, or become more honest with ourselves. And that calm feeling is a signal that we're aligned with our true selves.
As we wrap up, let's take a moment to affirm this. You are allowed to change. You are allowed to outgrow people, places, and patterns.
Absolutely. You owe yourself a life that fits who you are now. Thank you for listening today and for honoring your evolution.
You are allowed to become again and again.
This has been episode 10. I'm allowed to change. Giving yourself permission to evolve.